Magazine Aisle.
Welcome back to Magazine Aisle. Let's get into the details of this story. So, you're going to want to hear about this. Marc Stad, a private tech investor, has taken over as the controlling owner of the NBA's Minnesota Timberwolves and the WNBA's Minnesota Lynx. This deal was announced on Friday, and it sees Stad acquire a majority interest from Marc Stad, which puts him alongside Alex Rodriguez in leading the franchises. Now, this is a big shift in the ownership structure of the Minnesota teams. Marc Stad, he's 47 years old, and he's the founder of Dragoneer Investment Group, a San Francisco-based firm that's got over $35 billion in assets under management. Dragoneer is known for its strategic technology investments in some big-name companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, DoorDash, Spotify, and Airbnb, as well as Uber, Waymo, and Discord. So, this move transitions Stad from a limited partner to the lead owner, which is kinda unexpected, given that former controlling owner Marc Stad was reportedly really enthusiastic about his role. The acquisition, which was confirmed by Axios, valued the Minnesota Timberwolves and Lynx at an enterprise value of $4.5 billion. Marc Stad, he's a serial entrepreneur who had gained full control of the teams last summer after a long legal process, and now he's going to step back into a limited partner role. He's going to focus on taking his food delivery business, Wonder, public. Stad's going to collaborate closely with Alex Rodriguez, the former Major League Baseball star, who's going to maintain a pretty prominent presence for the ownership group in Minnesota. Stad's wife, Elisa, is going to serve as a governor of the Timberwolves, which will let Marc Stad focus on Dragoneer while still being involved in key team decisions. Now, Marc Stad's got a pretty interesting personal story. He grew up in Montebello, outside Los Angeles, and he was the first in his family to complete high school. He went to Harvard University, where he graduated in 2001, and he even got some help from an endowment fund to afford a winter coat. He later went to Stanford University's Graduate School of Business, where he now serves on the board. This transaction is part of a bigger trend of significant investments and shifting ownership in major sports leagues globally, with team valuations reaching unprecedented levels. The fact that tech investors are getting involved and the substantial enterprise value of $4.5 billion for the Timberwolves and Lynx shows that sports franchises are increasingly seen as valuable assets in a diversified investment portfolio. This activity, including other recent high-profile sales like the Los Angeles Lakers, underscores a pretty robust market for elite sports properties that's attracting capital from all sorts of sectors, which is impacting global wealth distribution and investment strategies. The Minnesota Timberwolves have had several leadership changes since they started in 1989, and Marc Stad's tenure marks the fourth lead governor for the NBA team. Magazine Aisle, keeping you informed. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, hit the notification bell, and share this with anyone who should see it.